Hello everyone, we are coming to the summary video of our search strategy, how we can apply all the above strategy to enable find better results of our searches over the search engine like say Google Scholar. Now let's see how we can apply these Boolean operators. We can use truncation, wildcards, and now we can summarize our themes to enable us come out with effective ideas that is appreciative and that is functional in application. Now take for instance, we want to carry out research on say teenager teenager mental health and online platform. Let's see the advantage of this and how they function. Like when we say the teenager mental health and online platform, it is going to narrow our searches on teenager mental health and online platform. Both will be included. Let us see how what it will bring. And remember, when we are making all these searches, we always it is always good to use quotation mark to increase specificity where applicable. Now let's carry out a search and we see the results as we compare it with others. Now you see, like say these are the scholarly articles on it. Teenager mental health and online platform. They are here. How they can affect them, the impact on them, the social media effects. The social media affects your teen's mental health. This is how it can be. I've seen it is relating the teenager mental health and online platform. Here also when we're using the search engines, as we said before, we also need to use synonyms for words because different authors might have used different words but for the same or the category of the material. So including synonyms also enable us to grasp refined messages. Also let us try to check on when we use or. We explained the other time that or enable us to we are going to get the information on either one of them or both. We can even get them on the platform. Let us check. We can get them appearing at the same time, or we can only find one appearing at a time. So those are the effects. The effects like this one, they are both appearing, but in certain circumstances, we are going to find only one appearing. Yeah, as we can see, oh, you find only one appearing. Maybe if you are going to get synonyms for young, use psychology, you may find all it and maybe may be related to Facebook, or you can find is the searches on Facebook only, not even related to God. Okay, maybe related to it, but it is appearing as a single heading but not as both. Now, in a scenario whereby now when we try to use or to use not means we are going to the one we are not going to exclude, we are not going to include appears on the other side of the not part, on the right side of the not part, so that if we are to place it on our Google Scholar as search engine, we are going to find out the result is going to be specifically on only one word, going to be specifically on only one uh, search word that has been fed in the search bar. So this is how we can see them. They can appear. It is only based on what, on only one. It may neglect the other, may neglect the other in your search. That is all about what we can call a search engine. Now, in search engine, the best thing we need to know if we want to reveal specific information that is essential in our life, we must be able to break down the information that we have been given into specific and important terms. Like say when they ask you what are the effects of alcoholism on youth in Uganda. The effect of alcoholism on youth in Uganda may vary as those in USA. So our main points, we are going to have the effects, alcoholism, youth, and Uganda. Those are our four major themes that we are going to dwell on. That it is essential that we can put them in our search bar, and we use appropriate Boolean operators to and we use appropriate Boolean operators to feed them so that they can display for us what we mean. Also, let us look at the wildcards and transcription, as these are essential search techniques that can also be applied also in refining our searches. Let us see in any search, maybe when we want to like find in a wildcard, when we want to find maybe information and we write maybe only compute, let us paste and we check. If we enter it in our search bar, now you are seeing the effect of what we have placed here. Maybe a computer or maybe any other thing like maybe computing devices or computation. These are the terms that these are the booleans, not the wildcards that maybe when we use how it can have effects on our searches. Now we can use a computer in computing, or we can call it also a computer, and the action of entering data in it is what we call computation. And let us say, let's first see more about them. The various types of computers, we are seeing them. So that is how it will have effect. And also like say, when we want to have a search on anything involving, now let's press a search on maybe the Women Premier League, but we are going to use maybe when we want to find the Women Premier League. Let us first see. This is the result. See, after putting a truncation, we may refer to the result for women or for if a league can also be held by one person, maybe a woman Premier League, which is impossible. Now as a result, we only use truncation to give finally just as a symbol which is going to give us alternative spelling variation. That is why we use what is why we use the truncation and the wildcards and so forth. Thank you. Let us stop here as we mark the end of such strategy. We shall dive into other things later. Thank you. Keep checking our YouTube channel. We shall be dropping in new educational, cultural, and technical aspect of life that will help us. The ideas that when we apply is going to make us appear someone